Hi everyone, Pamela Haines here from Homes by Pam and powered by Keller Williams Portfolio Realty in Toronto. I'm actually going to be talking to you today about the best neighborhoods to live in Toronto. I may even be able to throw in one bonus neighborhood, and I'm going to start right now. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that little bell notification so I can share some great videos like this with you. And I don't want you to miss anything. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first area, as you can see, I'm in the beaches in Toronto. And this is a fantastic area. You can see the beaches behind me, or the water, Lake Ontario. There are few better places I'd want to hang out than the Toronto beaches. Before I was married, my husband and I actually lived in the beaches for approximately 5 years, and we loved the area. This relaxed neighborhood has a small town vibe and is a top summer destination, drawing families and tourists to its sandy beaches and quaint boardwalk. Vibrant Queen Street features colorful indie shops, intimate bistros, and hip bars, along with home bakeries and ice cream parlors. Kew Gardens Park offers skating and tennis and hosts the beach's International Jazz Festival. The side streets are lined with semi-detached and large Victorian, Edwardian, and new style homes. There are also low-rise apartment buildings and a few row houses. In recent years, there has been some tension around the new developments taking place in the area, resulting in a change in the visual appeal as residents aim to protect the traditional cottage-like appearances of their homes, especially those with heritage designations. There is a streetcar that travels along Queen Street that helps move people to and through this vibrant East End neighborhood. I'm now in Hyde Park. Today I'm going to be covering the area of Hyde Park that's south of Bloor. So the community gets its name, Hyde Park, from the vast green space. Like, look around. There's so many experiences that you can have within the park itself. Cultural experiences, sporting facilities. There's something called the Canadian Stage, which plays Shakespeare in the park. It's an annual production that plays throughout the summertime. In ordinary times, I'm not sure if it's running right now during COVID, but it ordinarily does run. There's playgrounds, there's different events, there's Coburn Lodge. Hyde Park is perched atop an elevated south-facing hill which overlooks the entire Lake Ontario. It's an amazing municipal park in the center of Toronto.
As one of Toronto's most historic, green, and vibrant communities, Hyde Park is an incredibly desirable neighbourhood, with its rich culture and wealth of beautiful homes that date back to the late 19th century, consisting primarily of large single-family homes, beautiful Tudor, Edwardian, and Victorian-style homes that continue to remain in this vibrant neighbourhood, some of which have been converted into multiple family dwellings. Many retain the leaded glass, hardwood flooring, and fireplaces that give them their much sought-after character. There are a handful of high-rises and rental-focused apartment buildings appealing to singles and couples who have long since wanted to move into the area. Some newer condominium developments along Bloor Street have also broadened the owner demographics of this area. Stunning views overlooking the park and a maintenance-free lifestyle make these popular with downsizers. Forest Hill is one of Toronto's most affluent neighbourhoods. It's home to many prominent entrepreneurs, celebrities, engineers, doctors, and lawyers. Forest Hill was incorporated into a village in 1923, and there's a fairly good mix of different cultures throughout the area. Forest Hill is a quiet, affluent neighbourhood in Toronto and is kid-friendly, with prestigious private schools and the charming shopping strip of Forest Hill Village. You can't go wrong with this area. There is some green space with Cedarville, Park, and Ravine. Forest Hill will soon enjoy the connections provided by the Eglinton Crosstown. I've spent my entire married life in Leaside, and it's been a wonderful place to raise a family. If you're considering a great neighborhood and you aren't sure where to settle, consider Leaside. It's amazing. It's
been a truly fantastic area to raise our family. It's quiet, you can see it's a Saturday morning. It's a beautiful area, very quiet and very community oriented, as I have demonstrated. So this is definitely a place you might want to consider.
Leaside is a popular neighborhood that appeals to the upper middle income families who value this neighborhood as an ideal place to raise children. Bayview Avenue features a wonderful collection of shops and restaurants. Some stores are geared towards children, reflecting the demographics of this neighborhood. Bayview Avenue is also known for its antique shops, specialty stores, and neighborhood pubs that attract a clientele from all over the city. Once its own relatively exclusive bubble, Leaside is in the midst of a massive transformation that will open this coveted neighborhood up to the rest of the city.
So here we are at Verdi, which we decided to settle on. It's an Italian place along Bayview. So I'm going to check out the menu now. Let's see. Chicken limoni?
Yeah.
Oh.
And can all vodka. Do you want some?
Sophie's comfortable here, right, Sophie? Yeah. You found your spot. That's really good. That's definitely good. Very enjoyable afternoon here in Bayview.
As I discussed in a previous video, the schools in this neighborhood rank very well in terms of standardized testing and the Fraser Institute ranking. The anticipated Eglinton Crosstown LRT light rail transit line is slated to finish in 2022, and a handful of shiny new condo developments will breathe new life into the green space and make this area very accessible. Leaside consists of tree-lined streets and plenty of green space. The green space is found primarily in parks like Trace Mains Park in the middle of South Leaside. This parkland hosts the Leaside Tennis Club, Leaside Baseball, and the Georgina Walsh Playground, as well as the Leaside Library. Trace Mains Park is the hub for annual neighborhood celebrations like the annual Rotary Corn Roast and neighborhood holiday firework get-togethers. The Serene Gandhi Park is an amazing park that offers an abundance of trails and parkland with great connections to many other park facilities across Toronto. The Leaside Memorial Arena is the hub for the Leaside Skating Club and Leaside Hockey. It is also the home of the Leaside Memorial Gardens Pool as well as the Leaside Curling Club.
Green, expansive, and very peaceful are a few words to describe the Lawrence Park area. You can see it's a beautiful day here. Lawrence Park consistently ranks as one of the most prestigious and most desirable neighborhoods in all of Toronto. So the streets here of Lawrence Park boast a real historic old city feel, as you can see, with mature trees lining the street. And it's a real opportunity for people to, and you can see that it's an old garden city area with individuals who have taken the opportunity to have beautifully manicured properties and lawns. It's incredible.
The homes in Lawrence Park include a variety of architectural styles, including English cottage, Tudor revival, Georgian, and colonial style designs. Most of these homes were built between 1910 and the late 1940s. Over the last few years, smaller homes have been bought, torn down and replaced with larger homes, so it's not uncommon to live next to a construction zone at one point or another. There's a smattering of rental-focused apartment buildings closer to the Yonge Street corridor that will entice singles and couples alike. Top-rated schools loaded with green space and relatively good proximity to both the TTC and the highway make this a popular area in which to live and to purchase a home. Now, the long-awaited bonus neighborhood. We're going to be talking about Rosedale.
Rosedale is one of the wealthiest and highly priced neighborhoods in all of Toronto. And actually, in fact, in all of Canada, for that matter. Just look at it here. It's beautiful. It's been ranked by Toronto Life the best neighborhood in all of Toronto. It's known as the area where the city's old money lives. It's built among 3 ravines which have been preserved as parkland. As you will see, the area is full of cul-de-sacs and convoluted routes which wind through the neighborhood. They're absolutely beautiful to walk through. So here I am going on a tour of Rosedale, and I'll have to tell you, this is the bonus area that I talked about. It's really hard to find fault in this area. I mean, this is an incredible area. Just look at it.
Because it was built along ravines and surrounded by so much green space, traffic and vehicle noise in Rosedale is very minimal. For an area that is quite close to the hustle and bustle of the city, its serenity is truly unmatched. The area is filled with biking, running, and walking trails, many of which have been there for centuries. Rosedale is known for its luxury accommodation, much of which dates back to over 100 years ago. Many homes are large and sit on a generous plot of land. So this portion of Yonge Street is very upscale. It corresponds and is just outside of the residential community of Rosedale, and You can see the boutique-like restaurants and businesses along Yonge Street here. It's quite a beautiful stretch. Okay everyone, so if you don't think you can afford here, make sure you watch that video above on how to own your own dream home before the age of 40. I hope you found this information helpful. This is Pamela Haines from Homes by Pam, helping you with your real estate matters.